Happy Monday, everybody! Though this will air later in the week. If you see a pile of tissue paper, y'all know it's box packing day. All right, go get your cuppa, ladies, because here we go. This is Ivy Jane's box packing. So we are going to start. I have my stack of tissue, and there's quite a bit of extra stuff because her mommy placed a crochet order. So there's additional items that are all going in the same box, and she has a very large box. This is a joy bubble, of course, I'm putting in here. I already put it in the diaper just to be ahead of the game a little bit because this is going to be a long video, ladies. Ivy Jane is sitting in the drying station. Her hair is dry, so that is why we're beginning, and she's being oh so patient. I'm going to do like I always do and wrap everything and kind of put it off to the side. It's a little crowded. I've got stuff all over my workstation, the crochet items, so I'm hoping I don't miss anything. Actually, let me move. I've got her pile of stuff she's going to be wearing, and that's kind of taking up a little bit of space. So let me move that. That will be helpful if that's moved a wee bit. That'll give me a little more space. Okay. And then the book I'm not going to wrap. This is the book she'll be getting, the Bunny's Counting book. And then her bunny will go in her arms. So, and then this is a scarf for Mommy. This is from Ethiopia. As y'all know, the box packing will not air until the box opening is completed. And her mommy is actually somebody who comments on many of our videos, but she's never made a video, and she is going to attempt to make a video. Bless her. I'm going to go ahead and tell who her mommy is, because again, this will not air until after. Her mommy is Chequita. Chequita McGowan is her, is that your channel name? Anyway, Chequita is a very lovely and special woman. I'm going to share a little bit about Chequita. Hi, Chequita. Hope you're enjoying this. I hope you're holding your sweet baby girl in your arms while you watch this. Hi, Ivy Jane. She's keeping her name Ivy Jane. It kind of grew on her. This is her lovely dress. To me, this is like her dress. You know how y'all know how I am. I get where I have this one outfit that I love on the babies. Well, that was hers for me. Anyway, Chequita and I actually have a little bit of an interesting history together. As y'all know, I went to the doll show in North Carolina back in 2014 to take a reborn class. And it was shortly after I had, and this was the little headband she was wearing. I'm just going to tie it around the package. I had only had my Genevieve for a very short time. I got her, I believe, in May, and then the class was in July. And I actually heard about the doll show from Genevieve's artist, Letha, and I had gone to the class, and there were many other artists in the class. I think I've shared the story with y'all. This is her little nightgown set. That I was the only one in the class who had never painted before. We had to actually, you know, at the beginning of the class, Kate wanted us to go around and share our name, our nursery name, and how long we'd been painting. And when it got to me, there was an audible gasp when I said I had never painted before. I heard a few. And I had contacted Kate because I wanted to make sure I could take the class if I'd never painted, and she said, you got to start somewhere, and she was lovely. Anyway, so in the class, there were several other artists, and I had talked about my Genevieve and that she was a Fridolin kit. If you all know anything, Fridolin is a very, very popular kit. Here's a little jammy with some embroidered flowers. And so some of the ladies in the class wanted to see her. And so I went back to my room on that day because I don't know if you've never been to a doll show. What they do is the first. Sorry, I'm trying to start a new roll of ribbon here. The doll show the classes are actually the 2 days before the show, and then the show is, I believe that. I'm trying to recall if that one was 1 or 2 days. I only stayed for the 1 day. So I don't recall. It might have been 2 days. Anyway, but on this particular class day, I had gone up to my room to get Genevieve and bring her down and show my classmates. And so when I was coming out of there showing and walking through the lobby, Chequita approached me. And she was holding, and I don't recall her name, I want to say it was the Angelina kit, the Romy Stridum Angelina. I know she was painted by Marlin. Correct me, Chequita, on that kit, but I think, because I'm just doing it based on memory. I didn't know kits very well back then, because believe you and me, if I did, I'd have bought Saoirse at that doll show, because that was when her kit came out. I had no clue, ladies. Anyway, so she approached me. And we started talking, and she, from that moment on, has had this relationship with my Genevieve. Here's her little plaid romper. Oh, there's a little fuzzy. And then I paired it. Oop, her little smelly good came out. I paired it with this fun little hat. And so, and Chequita, I know she has the Saoirse. And I believe that's what she kept her name. I think she has Kate's. Charles's, actually. Anyway, so, but she didn't have her with her then. I'm just getting way off on all these tangents, ladies. Anyway, so we met in the lobby, and she, ever since then, y'all have heard me mention her in my videos as Mama Chequita. That's who I'm referring to. So for me, this is an absolutely enormous honor for Chequita to add one of my babies to her nursery. This is her little Gap onesie. Chequita has an amazing collection. You know, she has Kate Charles babies, Marlin babies. I don't know who all she has, but she has an absolutely gorgeous collection. And I was beyond honored when she messaged me wanting information about Ivy Jane because, again, she's somebody I met very early on in my reborn experience, not only painting but also collecting, and we have had an ongoing, you know, online friendship. And then I was blessed once again to see her at the Rose Doll Show the year later. And I had a little time with her, certainly not as much as I would have liked, but we did have a little bit of time to talk, and she's just a joy, an absolute joy. And, you know, ladies, there are certain people in your lives when you meet them, you just kind of have this connection with, and you can't always explain it. Chequita's one of those people for me. There's just something, I don't know. This is, I'm going to put in this bag your dress set, Chequita, because I don't really want to smash it. So this is her dress set that she ordered for Ivy Jane. Everything that is crocheted will fit Ivy Jane. And again, Chequita has an extensive collection, so probably any baby that is of Ivy Jane's size. There's the little matching bonnet and little matching booties. So I'll put that in there. I should put, let me just put a piece of tissue. I was going to put, like, you know, tissue sticking out of the top like you do, but I'm just going to kind of hide it a little. I don't want all that. I don't know if I'll space in the box for all that wild tissue that we do when we wrap gifts. I'm going to put her in a non-disposable, but I will include a few. These are the only brand of size 4 diapers I have. And that is about what she wears. She actually could probably wear a 5. But I'll include a few of these. So anyway, I just, you know, Chequita is kind of a private person, so I don't want to start spewing things that she doesn't want out in public in terms of family and stuff. But she's lovely. Her daughters are lovely. So that's all I'm going to say. But Chequita, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to put one of her hats. The rest are bonnets that she ordered. So I decided to put one in this fun box. Because it's kind of a, it's very sweet on Ivy Jane, actually. It's kind of an old-fashioned looking bonnet. But I just thought it would be fun for storage also to have a hat box. I got this sweet little round butterfly box. So that's one of the hats. I've got extra tissue in case I miscounted. And then the rest of the hats, what I'm going to do, I've already put tissue inside of them. There's this one. So I'm just going to kind of pull up tissue around them so that they're all individually wrapped for fun. So anyway, that is a little bit about Miss Chequita. And if I ever rehome my Genevieve, which is probably never going to happen, but that is where she would go, because I know Chequita would just adore her as much as I do. And then here's this little sweet kind of elfy shaped bonnet. Alrighty. I really should pre-cut my ribbon, ladies, but maybe got to get in the habit of doing that. But I just kind of gauge it based on how I wrap. So anyway, and I do cut them a little longer so that if people want to reuse them, like as hair bows and stuff. So that's why some of them have kind of long strings hanging off the side. And then this hat is a girl lamb. There's the little ears on the side. And then there's a little hair bow. Chequita sent me some fun little pictures for me to see if I could crochet them, and I had a lot of fun. I love crocheting. I have slowed down recently for my hand's sake. But as I said, that turmeric is really helping me, ladies, as are all the other things, the paraffin and the essential oils, and my TENS machine. Thank you, Regina, for reminding. That's what it's called. I forget. I called it my zapper. It is a TENS machine. Let me just slide that box over so I can do that. And then we have this sweet little bonnet, and this one has the ribbon and lace in the ties. Let me get some more ribbon here. Anyway, so that is a little bit about Miss Ivy Jane going to her mommy. And Chequita, I hope she brings you a lot of joy. She's such a cuddly baby. And she is an armful, let me tell you. And she just feels so real. And then here's another pink one, but this one it's a different pattern, and it just has the yarn ties. Oh, we can't do It's a Boy ribbon. That wouldn't be good. But I hope everybody had a fabulous weekend. I'll go ahead and do my update as I do this, because I have a lot to wrap. And I probably won't have time. This will probably arrive to her on Wednesday. So this will probably air on Wednesday. So happy Wednesday if it's airing, or Thursday, depending on USPS. And then here's a koala. Look at those fun ears. And then the ties are the same. But I had a very, very busy weekend. Oh, the point of me doing this is I probably will not be making another video. At this point, I don't plan to make a video before Wednesday or Thursday. I am really trying to get Gabby Gale's hair finished, and then I can start on Miss Eleanor Ann. I'll probably take a day or two break in between. But I did get a break over the weekend. My husband actually has had, well, not ginormous. He's been going out of town for work for the last probably 2 months. And they keep moving it forward. And so all along my plan was, and here's the last bonnet. This one I just love. I love this, how this came out. And then I put little bows on the ties. But the whole plan all along was for me to go visit Chicago when he went out of town. And I don't want those ribbons damaged. And so I've had to keep putting it off because I really needed, ladies, to stock up on some things. As I've said before, I no longer have access to Trader Joe's, World Market, Michael's, etc., etc. And so for the last nearly 2 months now, I've been creating a running list for, I think there were 7 or 8 stores that I had on there that I don't have access to anymore, that I've just been, as I've been running out of things, adding them to my list, or things I haven't had in a while because I don't have access. And so the plan was for me to stock up, but also see some friends, and I've been super excited, and then I just have to keep postponing it. The good thing is I hadn't talked to any friends yet. My mother knew, but my plan was to wait till it got closer to talk to friends, because once the first time postponed, you know, I've been a little hesitant. So anyway, the plan was for me to go for the weekend, for a long weekend, while he was out of town also, for me to do shopping, see friends, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to lay her blanket out. We're going to get her dressed now. And I do not have a swaddle. Oh, and here's a little gift for Mommy. It's a bracelet. I'm showing you things because I don't know if she's going to post her video. And then this is for her daughters. I got them some brownie brittle. I hope they like that. Let me just kind of move things out of the way so I can get Miss Ivy Jane up here. Let me make sure that's in the, yeah. Anyway, so my plan was once again foiled last week. Oh, I'll wait to put those on after she's dressed. My plan was foiled because, again, I was all ready to go, had my lists and such. Oh, come here, darling. She fills a bumbo chair, Mommy. Ugh. Don't you, darling? She's nudie, ladies. We're going to get her fully dressed. There she is in all her glory. I'm trying to decide if I want to put a disposable under or just... I'm just giving her a cover. It doesn't have the liner, but I think she has enough junk in her trunk. She doesn't need a liner. Let me see if I sized this right. Anyway, so I just decided to go anyway, and I did an overnight, which was not my original plan. So I drove in on Saturday and went directly to my mom's, picked her up, and we got in the car and just started shopping. And so spent all day Saturday shopping, and here's her one-of-a-kind Kimberly's Cocoon onesie. And then I just came home yesterday, so it's been kind of a very, very, very busy weekend for me. You know, and then I had to get everything stocked and put away, and there were a couple of things I was not able to get. The store was out of them or whatever, but that's okay. What I'll have to do when I go in August for the meetup is call ahead of time, because the one store offered to order me some stuff that I wanted and pick it up, but of course, you know, I'm not that. I'm like, well, if you can get, this was Saturday, so I'm like, if you can get it here tomorrow, they're like, no. So I'll have to maybe call like the week before and see if they can still get me stuff, you know, because if you have things shipped to the store, you don't have to pay delivery to your house, because if I had them order it and ship it here, I would have had to pay for delivery, and I'm all about the bargain, ladies. There you are, and I did not bring my phone down here, darn it, to take a picture of her. Mommy, you're going to have to send me a photo in her coming home outfit. So I'm a little tired today, ladies. It was a whirlwind of a weekend. Driving home, I got a little tired on that last couple hours. All right, Mommy, I decided this is not the same, but it's very similar to one of the dresses I got in Geneviève's box opening. Geneviève's have little flowers up here, but I've had this in my going home stash. And I thought it would be fun if your Sweet Ivy Jane and my Geneviève had a similar outfit, and they could be twins from time to time. Won't that be fun, Chequita? All right, darling, let's see if this one fits you. I hope that covers I had to put the onesie because this is fully open in the back, and I do the same for Geneviève. She has to wear a onesie with it, but I think I put one with a collar. It's been a while since she's worn it, and I'm not really sure, Chequita, if you can figure it out. Let me know. It has these things here, and I would think they would put like a button, but they don't, so I just sometimes do that. Other times I just tuck it down in the skirt. I'm not really sure what the point of those are. I really need to contact Mud Pie and ask them. I'm just going to tuck them in. I don't know what they're for. They don't tighten or anything. Look at you. So sweet. And then I'm going to put some little white ruffly socks on her. And some little matching shoes. I don't even have the shoes for Geneviève. But I bought this to go in my going home stash. And I have another one, but it's not, it's a closed dress, but this one was matched Geneviève more. And I know that she has a special place in your heart. Oh, look how cute. I'm so bummed I don't have my phone down here, and I can't pause my camera to go get it, ladies. So, Chequita, I'm going to need a picture of her in this. Oh, look how cute. Let me show you. Look how sweet she is. Okay, and then I do have a little hat. Actually, let me see. Stand by, ladies, because I meant to do this before the video. I think I have. I do. I thought I had an extra one of these. I think I have one in the other room that's Geneviève's. Well, if not, then. But I think I do. Oh, I hope I do. I was going to give her this, you know, that little blue hat I have that is just going home with her little, her one little outfit there. I was going to give her another kind of scrunchy hat like that in black. Here, I'll show it to y'all. It's black with a pink fluff. But when I was filling out her birth certificate and stuff, I remembered I have this hat. Let me see if it fits her. Here, I'm saying she can have it, but I don't know if it'll fit her. It's a little big on her, Mom. What do you think? Oh, she's so sweet. I wonder if I should. I think I'm just going to lay it with her. I don't want to smash her hair. It's a little big on her, Mom, but I think she should have it. And I'm just going to leave her hair free. And she'll probably have box head when she gets there, but you know how to take care of them, Mommy Chequita. Come here, darling, let me have... Oh, you're such a good girl. Oh, you're such an armful, too. She's so cuddly. Travel safely, little one. And I've never heard back about the, y'all remember you could enter to win an opportunity to do a prototype for Melody Hess. Here's her little bunny. I'm going to put it in her hands. I've never heard the results of that. I was going to send her a message, but I did go to her Facebook page, and it looks like there may have been a loss in her family, and so I didn't feel it was right for me to message her and say, hey, what's going on? So I'm just being patient. All right, where did I put those? Y'all know I had those two smellies that I laid. Oh, here they are. I want to put them under her. Oh, her diaper is hanging out. Okay, darling. Here we go. So let's wrap that arm first. And I do not have a swaddle, Mommy, that's big enough for her. So she'll just be cocooned in this beautiful blanket. Oh, little miss. Oh, we don't want you to look like you have linebacker arms. And I don't know, Chequita, if you open your baby's breech. No, sweetheart. I need you to hug your little bunny bun. Your little bun. Y'all, Bun's getting so big. If you follow my channel, you know what I'm talking about. I do not have a swaddle that's big enough for this youngin'. So I'm just wrapping her like so. And as I said, I don't know, Chequita, if you do that whole breech birth thing. Y'all know I'm not a breech birth. And her Londa, that cracked me up so much when you opened your Elijah head first, because I don't do breech. That was so, I laughed so hard. Because if y'all watch the box packing, I talked in there about how her Londa does the breech birth, and then I'm looking for a pen, ladies, so I can write. Y'all have no idea. I've got tissue laying everywhere, and I just have a row on my counter of things that have to go in the box that I don't want to move. But I know I'll just have to grab a pen right here. I was looking for a specific pen, but I want to put her name on the back of her butterfly. Maybe. Did I get a pen that doesn't work? Oh, there, it's working on paper. There we go. So the butterfly says, handmade with love. And there's her It's a Girl ribbon. We're going to see if we can wrap so her arms stay in place. Oops. There we go. Always such a bittersweet day to do a box packing, you know. Huh, Ivy Jane? Alright, so I'm going to move her and bring her box over. And y'all, her box, I'll warn you, is gigantic. This was the other thing. Oh, I'll have to tell y'all, Chequita was so patient. She actually finished her layaway in the middle of last week. And part of one of the reasons I was going to, one of the places I needed to go in Chicago was the Container Store, because that's where I purchased my, actually I'm going to have to do this on the floor. This box is too tall for y'all to see. That's one of the places I purchase, or that is the place I purchase my larger boxes from, like when I send home twins and such. And so I messaged her and let her know that I did not have an appropriate box. I could try to come up with something, maybe ship in two, but she said, nope, you go ahead and get it when you go. So thank you for that, Chequita. So I'm going to lay little Miss Ivy Jane in there. Let me move my chair. Let me see what y'all can see. Sorry, ladies. Hold on. Let's position this a little bit better so that you're actually looking into it. Whoops. Stand by, ladies. That was not meant to happen. My camera totally flew off the tripod. Let's try this again, ladies. I'm just not getting a good position for in the box. I lower it a little bit. There we go. See why I don't go live, ladies? Oh, Lord. Okay, now I just can't move the box. So we're going to lay Miss Ivy Jane in. That is a big box, y'all. With her little hat right on top. And that won't make any sense, Mommy, till you see what she's wearing. I'll put that there. I like to always put, let me find a couple flat packages. I like to lay a couple flat packages back behind my head. I'm going to have to walk around and around this box, ladies. There we go. And then I want to put a couple other flat ones down by her feet, just to kind of keep her from, and then there is those like air pocket things are under her. Those there. And then here's her bottle, which has candies in it, and I think I have 2 more girl ducks, and I don't have any more boy ones, and Michael's is where I always got them, and when I went there, they don't carry them any longer. That was devastating. You know about this, Chequita. I'm trying to see if I have something. Maybe it'll be okay. I'm just trying to see what I have to. Maybe a little, I didn't think about this, a little, just a cardboard box that I can put it in. Just to keep it safe. There we go. So anyway, I went to Michael's, and they actually don't have the, I asked her about the baby shower items, and she's like, yeah, we don't carry those anymore. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, no, we don't have that anymore. She's like, you have to make things yourself. I'm like, not even the cute little duckies? So I have to either find another source for those, or I'm not sure what. Actually, I'm going to get a little bit of bubble wrap. So as of the moment, I only have 2 girl ducks left. And I know it's something I've sent with all my babies, so I either have to come up with a new something, which I'm sure I can. But I do like continuity. But we're going to put that in the corner there. Not that it was naughty, but it is in the corner. And then this, I'm trying to get all the big stuff in. Let me see if this will fit on the side of her. Actually, it might fit right on top. Yeah, we're going to put that right on top of that box. Actually, I think everything's going to fit with space. I think I did well, Chequita, getting this box. So here's her book and diapers. I'll put those. I like the diapers by the head. Here's her little shoes that go with her pink dress. I'll just set those down in there. Here's her passies. They've both been modified, but I left them in the little case for you. There you go. And I'm going to set her hats. Let me put the brownie brittle. Oh, wait, down in that little hole will fit your little bracelet. Down in that hole. And then I think the brownie brittle, which again is for your sweet daughters, I think that'll fit here. Like that. And then I'm just going to sprinkle all your little crochet items there. Perfect. Let me look around. Let me do my little confetti sprinkling. Oh, can't forget the joy bubble. Oh, that's... I'll put some confetti in. Y'all know I like to have little fun things dotted throughout the package. Okay, there's that. I'm just looking around, ladies, to make sure I have everything. She has diapers, bottle, passies, all her goodies. Here's her folder. Did my camera get bumped? Here's her folder. And then inside, of course, has her photos, her COA, her birth certificate, care instructions, a card for Chequita about her cross, and then my little poem. And then I have her bag here. Kimberly's cocoon bag. Thank you very much again, Chequita. And then there is a what flavor is this one? Blueberry Fields hand sanitizer. As y'all know, not for the babies, for the mommy. Let me get a baggie to put that in. It's Monday, y'all. Let's see. These are all big baggies. Here, sandwich baggies. It's a good thing I keep stock of all that stuff down here. This box will be very interesting to get into the post office, let me tell you that. It is 24 by 18 by 18. So it's a biggin. So let's lay that there. And then I will, as y'all know, I like to put the plastic just in case, there's any moisture. But the service that I use, y'all know I do that extra handling thing. That requires a signature. So part of why I started, they didn't offer that service back when I first started. And I always put the, I'm just going to put some bubbles. I always put the tablecloth because, in the event the baby had to, sit on your porch or something, I didn't want, if it was raining or whatever, I didn't want that to be an issue. But now that's not really a problem because they have to be signed for. So I'm going to stop here because I'm going to lift it up onto my table to close, but for y'all to see, I would then have to readjust the tripod again. So again, Chequita, an absolute honor and pleasure for me. You've been a joy communicating throughout this whole process, and I'm so excited for her to be in your arms. Thank you again, my dear friend. And everybody else, thank you for watching. Hugs and blessings to everybody, and Genevieve sends a special hug and kiss to her mama Chequita through Ivy Jane. She's carrying it for you. All right, everybody, thank you so very much. Bye-bye.